and you have like all of this. If you see that we are measuring it and also we are managing it, so we have to understand how to measure them, and we have to understand as how a risk analyst or how a risk manager should use his skills to manage the risk. If you see like market risk is about the day-to-day fluctuation of the values of the asset. Okay, credit risk is about if you have given loan to somebody, you may not be able to get your loan back, so the person may default, so that is credit risk. Whereas if you see operational risk is risk due to certain failures of processes, manual errors. Okay, but operational, it is also you have like integrated risk management. So here we talk about what is known as enterprise risk management solution. So we talk about how a firm can have an enterprise risk management and integrate entire firm into one. So this is the idea. Then you have the next topic. If you see, okay, so one question we have is like how they are connecting the risk models with the financial products. Okay, if you see the risk model that you have for fixed income risk calculation will be different than what you have for the derivatives calculations or for the options calculations. It will be different than that in the future. So what you have is you have risk model that is associated with each of the products. So what we do is like we say, okay, there is one model known as delta normal model. So delta normal model is applicable for options, but this is not applicable for your futures. Okay, if you have like there's a model known as duration convexity model. This duration convexity model is applicable for bonds. So like that way we will be analyzing each of this model in this particular topic. Okay, so so let's see this part, risk management and investment management. So the risk management is like how you will manage the risk. Typically here they have focused on the risk management for hedge funds. Okay, how hedge funds, because hedge funds are investment management companies. They are lots of there are lots of hedge funds and they leverage a lot. The risk is very high. So how to use your risk management tools to calculate the risk for hedge funds and manage it. And not only hedge fund, they also cover about other asset management companies. Okay, in level 2 they also have risk for private equity. That is also there. Hedge fund is there, private equity is there. Okay, then they have devoted 15% weightage to that. Then the last that you have is current issues in financial market. So you would have seen that UBS, there is a trader who because of whom the company suffered a lot of losses. Okay, then you had certain scandals, certain issues which is like what we say is risk management failure, so we consider over here. Okay, so this is the part of the this is a course structure for the your level 1 and level 2 entirely. Okay. Any question in this course structure? Okay, let's see the what are the benefits. What are the benefits of FRM certification? One thing is like please note that this is not an examination which is conducted only in India. It is a worldwide examination. So you have a recognition across the globe as a leader in financial risk management. Okay, now the a person who has passed FRM in US is comparable with the same person who has passed FRM in India, because you have only one examination for this. So you cannot like we have like MBA in India, MBA in US, right? So the institute are different, the standards are different, but FRM, it is only one body, entire world. So there is recognition throughout the world. Then demand for FRM holder for risk management job is increasing. If you see the risk management job, they will specify that a person should have FRM designation, or at least he should be in the process of getting FRM designation. That means he should be a candidate and doing like part 1 type of, he's either registered in part 1 or has already passed part 1 like that. It helps you to get a differentiation from the peer. So if your colleague is from the has the same profile, if you are doing FRM, it helps you to differentiate yourself. Okay, now the syllabus is made such that you get a holistic view of the risk management and how it is applied in today's dynamic market. This is the benefit that you are getting. Okay, as of now in the world there are around 26,000, around 28,000 FRM holders. So you join a group of this 26,000 FRM holders. You can exchange mails, you can collaborate with them, and so that like you also benefit, they also benefit. So it helps you in expanding your professional and personal opportunities within the world of finance. Okay, you network with leading financial risk management professionals because GARP gives you